What's goody good? Cappy, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly. I feel fucking lopsided. It's annoying. Bringing you a new moon total solar eclipse in Cancer special. This is going to cover you from today until the fuck. Like, eclipse energy is strong and it's profound and it illuminates shit. And so for some of you, this is going to be a month, a couple of weeks. For others of you, it could last 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It could even be up to a year. So please keep that in mind, especially since energy is fluid. And not only that, we have free will. So, these messages may or may not resonate for you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit me up for a personal session. I'm currently revamping my site for those of you who are new to the channel. So there will be Mercury is retrograde. Yeah, see, I can't even fucking talk. Mercury is retrograde, and I'd be a fool not to utilize that energy. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm taking my time revamping the site, and I'm aiming for a late July, early August relaunch. So in the interim, you're more than welcome to use the site that I have up, which is the current site. That link is below. And if you can't find what you're looking for, just email me and we can tailor something specifically for you. Also, I've canceled all tarot parties because I'm moving. Yay! And so as soon as I've moved and gotten settled in, I will resume the tarot parties. Until then, you are more than welcome to email me if you have an event or something like that you would like for me to attend in the New York City tri-state area, the 5 boroughs, the tri-state. Just email me and we can work something out, alright? Okay, the purpose of the spread is to find out how the eclipse energy will or can affect you. And that's pretty much it. Really quick. We're adults and we curse here. So if that's going to bother you, you should probably get the fuck out. No kids either. This is not a kid-friendly channel. I'm being guided to tell you that the energy that I pick up here, like, I don't focus on love, money, career. I don't focus on anything. I just shuffle the cards. I either take poppers or I pull cards, and that is that. Whatever comes up is what the message is. For some of you, it's been mixed. For some signs, it's only been love. For others, it's been something else. So I'm not sure what's gonna come up. I haven't looked at your cards either, so we both gonna be surprised out this motherfucker. How about that? Okay, so now that I've fucked around for the last 3 on my Instagram page, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, let's do this. It's late, too, so we need to get through this shit as quickly and efficiently as fucking possible. So, really quick, like my daughter, the baby, Kenna, the cameo queen, woke her up to use the bathroom. She went and used the bathroom. 10 minutes later, she's running back to the bathroom because her guts. Not sure if maybe they were bubbly, I don't know. Fill in the blanks on that one. So ever since then, you hear her? She thinks she's supposed to be up. She's not. And it's too hot for me to be getting aggravated, so mommy put on her mommy blinders. You're not really awake, you're really sleeping. Don't talk to me. Jeez. Anyway, kids are something else. Alright, y'all. So there's 2 ways I've been doing this spread. One is I'm pulling cards or I'm taking poppers. If I pull cards, there are 2 bottoms of the decks, and so you have the primary underlying energy and the secondary. This is essentially the pile that we didn't take, or the piles. Okay, and so you have the 4 of Cups reversed and the 2 of Cups. And so your primary energy is pretty much somebody is either, some of you are dissatisfied, some of you are passing up an opportunity, some of you are thinking, I think I want to do this. Others of you may have been passed over, especially the way I saw the bird's wings. You'll know better than me. It's your life. And so some of you may also have passed over one person for another, or somebody may have passed you over for another with the Two of Cups. And this feels like it's some type of union. For some of you it's friendship, for others of you not so much. Look, somebody was also bored with this situation, because underneath the Four of Cups you have the Four of Cups reversed, you have the Three of Wands reversed. So not only are they not coming back, you were probably getting ignored. And then with the next three here, like, this is screaming three-party situation, especially with the Three of Cups reversed. It's depicting some, not some unhappiness, a lot of unhappiness. And I kind of feel like with the watery energy, it just feels like there's too much drinking going on too. The Ace of Wands is showing that somebody was trying to rekindle something or start something new. It was also probably a good time to start something, or somebody thought it was. But the fear here is that there's either not going to be a change, it's not going to happen, there's going to be repeating cycles, especially with this Two of Pentacles. You know, with the Two of Pentacles is somebody is juggling. But the energy, essentially, like, it never changes, especially since it's the infinity sign, right? Right. And so for some of you, you're like, oh my God, like, if I do this, am I going to keep juggling? Am I going to have to juggle forever? Like, I don't think I can do this for too much longer. For some of you, you could be trying to get out of debt, whether it's credit debt, personal loans, debt, some kind of debt. Also for some of you, there's a big home theme here too. So for some of you, you could be, if it's not the family life that's being affected, as far as like, I don't want to do everything, I don't want to wear all the hats, it's the money, or it's your career, or it's your home. Damn, that's a lot of different messages. Because somebody realized it's not working, and with the Ace of Pentacles next, it's like, I need to put this ace somewhere else because you don't care about it as much as I do. Underneath the Two of Pentacles, you have, the Two of Cups, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is showing somebody's being left out in the cold, especially after some type of risk. And I feel like this actually feels like some type of hospital stay. Somebody may have had to stay in the hospital, or somebody may have pulled back, or will pull back and just say, yo, you know what, let me focus on me. I'm totally fine with that. Also too, with this and with the Seven of Swords and then the Nine of Cups reverse, this makes me feel like some of you are keeping it a secret that you're not happy. You are not happy. And instead of you saying something, you just putting up a front. See, look, secret keeper. Meanwhile, this is also telling me that you know that you're working on something that you should let go of. Because why? You are not happy. Yeah, we're not doing this repeating shit. Y'all know what it is. We're not doing this. We're just, I'm not here for that. Not here for it. Sorry. So your underlying energies are pretty much that you need to be letting this shit go. Like, I feel like you love it, but it's like with the Four of Cups here, is just like whatever opportunity you had to flourish this situation, whether it's love, career, whatever, it's past already. So let it go, boo. Let it go. Now, your first card placement is you, Cappy. Oh, I also have to mention that when I was shuffling your cards, I had to shuffle your cards a couple of times because Cancer kept slipping out instead of Capricorn. Y'all not the first time that happened for it either. I think it was Aquarius and Saggy too. Anyway, though, for some of you, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm sorry. a Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn too, but some of you could be dealing with the Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, or Mars. FYI. Now, this is you. Nine of Swords, Dark Night of the Soul. Some of you are going through one of these situations where you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't think. Only thing you're doing is stressing over this one situation. What that situation is, I'm not sure. It's just one fucking card. For some of you though, with this watery, like, whenever I see something like this, it makes me feel like that's Aquarius. And so some of you Cappies could be worried about an Aquarius, or the roles could be reversed and they could be worried about you. This is for Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Damn, these fucking mosquitoes. They're so disrespectful. This is for Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. For the new moon, total solar eclipse in Cancer. I'm clarifying the spread. Please give me clear-cut, straightforward clarifiers for whatever cards we decide to clarify. Thank you. I have one card to clarify, Cappy. One card to clarify, Cappy. One card to clarify, Cappy. One card to clarify. Whoa, okay. Some of you may be worried about some type of apology, excuse me, some type of conflict you're trying to overcome. I also feel like there's like a one-up energy here where you're just trying to one-up somebody. And also too, with all of these swords, again, you're not a fucking air sign. Why all the swords? Where are your pentacles? They're not here because you're too much in here. And if you're in here, Cappy, you can't focus on your pentacles, can you? Which are you going to? We all know how y'all are about those. Just saying. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. For some of you, you could be trying to ignite something or reignite some type of beginning, something passionate. For some of you, it could be a hobby. And for others of you, you could be trying to get pregnant. That could be why some of you are worried. And with the Five of Swords, you could be willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. Underneath the Page of Wands, you have the Chariot. For some of you, you could have moved. And with the Page of Wands here, it kind of makes me feel like maybe you moved a little too quickly. I'm also feeling like for some of you, you may not have gotten all of the information that you were supposed to get. Your next card is the Chariot card, showing that there is some movement. Here you go. Here you go, your Pentacles finally. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles, who essentially is y'all. But what's happening is you're attempting to nurture what? The seeds that you have sown, more than likely. For some of you, you could be overdoing it, and or some of you could also be attempting to prevent some type of bad luck from befalling or a sudden halt in movement. With the Moon card here, I feel like you may not know everything, or you may be keeping some shit from somebody else, which you know isn't fair, but you took too many risks to make this thing happen, whatever it is. Cappy, I sincerely hope that y'all are not out there lying just to be lying, to achieve your desired outcome or desired end. That's what the Five of Swords is. And I feel like with it being reversed too, if whoever it is, whoever finds out what you did, like with the Five of Swords being here, it's like you're gonna be like, well, I'm sorry, but I had to do what I had to do. You don't really mean it though, that part. Your next card placement is your environment before the eclipse, and you have the Five of Wands reversed. Some of you may not want to struggle. Some of you may not be able to fight for something. Also, there's some kind of struggle here. I just heard strife. Like, it's almost like, and I also kind of feel like the Ten of Wands energy, where you're like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to struggle, I just want to be. Let's clarify. Please clarify Cappy's environment before the eclipse. Clarify Cappy's environment before the eclipse. Please clarify Cappy's environment before the eclipse. Please clarify Cappy's environment before the eclipse. Some hope. And still worrying. Y'all worrying about a lot of shit, and here goes Aquarius again too, not for nothing. For those of you who are dealing with an Aquarius, they may have been telling you, listen, you gotta chill, man. Like, you worrying about too much shit that is outside of your control, and you need to just relax. And with the Five of Wands reverse, again, that's energy that I feel you want to put out. It's like you want to make this happen now, and it's, would it be reversed? You can't. It's just your hands are tied, and that's what has you worried, the fact that you can't control it. And so you're deciding, maybe my significant other is right. Maybe I should just chill. Maybe I should lay down the wands and fucking relax. Knight of Cups here is saying, listen, why don't we go over here and do something? But you like, nah, I don't really want to do that. For real, for real. What I want to do is break some shit down and rebuild it. Because that's what y'all are doing. Y'all are in the process of rebuilding. And things are not happening the way you want them to. Or they're not. They either haven't happened or they're not happening the way you want them to. And so you like, listen, with the Two of Pentacles reverse, some of you could be deciding to stop juggling so much so you can put more focus and energy on whatever it is you're trying to achieve here. This feels like a really big goal, but it also feels like it's something that only y'all are interested in. Your next card placement is what's being illuminated. You have the Justice card. And so for some of you, Justice reversed. Yeah, I'm sorry, your card is Justice reversed. For some of you, what's happening here is, what's being illuminated is the fact that, one, you may have created some negative karma. Two, you may feel like it's unjust. But it's karma. So karma, justice is blind. This is not about, I like her more than I like you, so she's going to get up. No. If she put it out there, she's going to get it back tenfold. Negative or positive. That's the only thing justice is here for. Please clarify. Please clarify what's being illuminated for. That's way too many fucking cards, y'all. Way too many. Wait. Please clarify what's being illuminated for Cappy. Please clarify what's being illuminated for Cappy. Please clarify what's being illuminated. We need one card, not 10. Just one. Please clarify what's being illuminated for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Again, I get Cancer energy here. And for some of you, it may not even necessarily be a Cancer. It could be what Cancer signifies. And bottom of the deck is the Moon card. And Cancer signifies home, security, family, things of that nature. And so for some of you, it's not even about you may be dealing with a Cancer. It could be what Cancer represents. And it just feels like it's very important to you. Now I'm hearing stability. So some of you, you're either not as stable as you want to be, or you're taking steps to get there. Your messages are all over the fucking place, Cappy. Some of you are taking steps to solidify a home, whether you're purchasing one, renting one. I feel like there's a big level up. Okay, back to what's being illuminated. Your card that is clarifying it is the Lovers, and it's reversed. So some of you have decided, some of you have clearly decided this is not fair. This is not what I want. Why can't I have it like this? Why isn't it working out this way? Blah, 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 blah. Like, you got all these questions. Damn, Cappy, let me just tell it to you like this. I've had some really good friends who are Cappies. When they don't get their way, they're fucking, And I feel like that's what y'all are doing to somebody. Whoever it is that's in your space, you are nagging the shit out of them. And I feel like it's not even that they're doing something. You're just dissatisfied. And so that's how you're expressing it. And what's being illuminated for you is you made this decision. So even though it may feel unjust, this was your decision. Like, what was karma supposed to do? Give you something different because it knew that you was going to change your mind? Like, that's not how it works. You decided to do this, and so this is what you're getting. Period. So now you got to sit in that shit, boo. You like, well, how long is this going to last? With the moon card at the bottom of the deck. Universe is like, listen, you set this shit up. Hey, girl, how you doing? You set this shit up. So you know, you make your bed, you got to lie in that bitch. You need some extra pillows? Another blanket? What you going to do? Next card is the Page of Wands, because again, the Page of Wands, for me, this is the page who moves too quickly. The same way the Knight of Swords talks too fucking much and too fast. This one, which is not a knight, it's a page, either way, like, it's that nervous, I gotta do something, like, I can't sit, like, if this was a kid that you were describing, it would be described as the kid with ADHD or ADD, like, you just can't fucking sit still. And so because you move so quickly, you probably fuck some things up. That's what it is, y'all. Look, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck is showing that you're not even getting what you should have been getting. Now you stuck, boo. Especially with the Two of Wands reversed. It's showing that, you know, I always tell y'all, the Two of Wands is the in or out, up or down, black or white, left or right. What are we doing? And once you go down one path, the other one closes. You're done. And so with the Two of Wands being reversed here, that's exactly what it's showing. Like, listen, you're done. You made your choice. You're going to have to sit in that bitch. And then with the Two of Cups and the Fool next, I feel like it's the same message. Like, somebody told you we should wait, or we should have a little more information about what's going on, because essentially we just jumping into the abyss and we don't really know enough. Next, spent a lot of time on that fucking card. What's being eclipsed out is the Page of Pentacles. And that's pretty much saying, whatever you were thinking, you're not thinking that shit anymore. Please clarify what's being eclipsed out for Cappy. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Your clarifier is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is pretty much saying that whatever it was that you were struggling with, especially anything that is clouding your thoughts or your plans. For some of you, this was a plan that you had, and you was like, yeah, no, it's too much work, too much of a struggle. For some of you, it wasn't even that. It was just you didn't want to ask for the help. You want to be able to say, I did this by myself. I didn't ask you for shit. And bit. Or it could be reversed. So for some of you, I feel like that's greatly reversed. Like, somebody wants to be able to one-up you. Others of you want to be able to one-up someone else. It is general. It's not based on love. It is just the energy as far as how the eclipse energy can affect some of y'all. So for the most part, it has come up as love. The home life came up I haven't really picked up anything about work though, outside of people just busting their ass to get some shit. Hope that answers your question, boo. Okay, so yeah, y'all are eclipsing this shit out. You're done. You're done. And I feel like you worked hard to get there too. And there's no it's either there's no turning back, or it's more of how can I put this, like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen after this, but I need to keep going because, man, I feel fucking great. This feels like I feel great. Again, with the moon energy, I'm not sure, but this gives me more stability. I have more options now, and me feeling like nothing was happening, or like Capricorns, y'all like stability, but you also like to see growth and shit happening. And when you get to a point like this, the way like you're stagnant, you like, oh, Chicken Little, the fucking sky is falling. I can't just sit here. Like, I need to be doing something. Something's got to give. What are we doing? And so, y'all are deciding, this was the best thing I could have done. I'm not even worried anymore. Some of you. Others of you, the roles are reversed and it's someone else around you. Your next card placement is what is hidden from you. You have the Four of Pentacles reversed. And this is because you let go of something too quickly. What that something is, for some of you, it could be your home, because 4. And 4 is the home life. 4 is also stability. For others of you, it could have been a job. For others of you, it could be a loved one. Especially a friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It doesn't have to be that. Excuse me. And I feel like some of you, you let it go too fast, man. And you don't know. Let's clarify. Please clarify what is hidden from Cappy. What's hidden? What's hidden from Cappy? What's hidden from Cappy? What's hidden? Way too many cards. What's hidden from Cappy? Let me get one more card. See, look, Page of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. There's some type of action that y'all took, and I feel like you took it too quickly. And I have one more card to clarify. Yeah, and it has to do with the home life. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Look at your card. You got the home card again. You have the Chariot, and again, this is Cancer. For some of you, what's being hidden is that you may have left home after a big fight too. It feels like it was a big one based off of some petty shit. And look at the Chariot. Look at how fast that shit is moving. See how fast that shit is moving? For some of you left quickly and you left without thinking. And now for some of you, I can't really say you're regretting this yet, but I feel like right now it's a little too early for you to know the repercussions of this shit. For others of you, you may have made a decision to leave home, or leave a home, or leave some type of stability, thinking that what you're moving into is the better choice. For some of you feel like this is the better choice. But with the Three of Pentacles reversed, there is something that you are missing. Sure, there's a promise of this ace, but what you gotta do to get that shit? Again, I have to go back to that. Also, I feel like there was something that y'all should have been fighting for and you didn't. Or you fought for it and you fought dirty, and then you still left. Or like this message, this reading in particular, it's based around one thing, but there's so many different small variations, and they fucking keep giving me all of them. That's always fun. So, the basic gist of it is, though, that some of you either left home, you left a relationship, or you left the job, and you don't know everything. You feel like, what? I just heard the grass is greener. It's like, some of you think the grass is greener on the other side, and I feel like this eclipse is going to show you whether it is or not. What prevents you from seeing what's hidden is the Ten of Swords reverse, because, again, you think that you're starting over fresh. And with this, I mean, not for nothing, you eclipsed out a 10. And now you're welcoming in a 10. Reverse, but I mean, it's still basically the same energy. Like, 1 plus 0 is 1. It's 1. So it's like, oh, I got a new beginning. I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything too quickly. Blah, 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 blah. This is why you can't see this, Cappy, because you're too blinded by the new beginning, the fresh start. Alright, I'm being told I don't have to clarify this, so I won't. Your next card placement is what is the purpose of the eclipse? You're too closed off. It's to show you that you're too closed off, and when you're this closed off and this guarded, you miss shit. Everybody's not out to get you. Everybody is not out to pull one over on you. Like, you have to be way more open, and you got to be flexible. This is not flexibility. Just saying. Your next card placement. Oh, well, I'm being told to clarify that one. I have one card to clarify the purpose of the eclipse with Cappy. Someone rising Venus and Mars. One card to clarify the... Too many cards. One card to clarify the purpose of the eclipse with Cappy. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Yeah, you manifested this shit. That's for damn sure. And some of you asked for it too. I also feel like with the Magician and then the Knight of Pentacles, some of you asked for it, you started it, and then you stopped and you dropped it. And I feel like you dropped it and went to something else. What that something else is, I don't know. But you would. And this ace keeps popping up. I really feel like it's the promise of it, or the fact that you think you can get it or obtain it. And that's what's making you do shit without really thinking. It's just, oh no, I'm gonna do this, and I know, and I know, and I know, and I'm so experienced, and I know this, but you really don't know everything. Where the fuck's the moon? The moon card done came out a couple of times for y'all already. And so you have to be cognizant of that. When the moon is out, you don't know everything. That's just the reality of the fucking situation. Next page. Turn. How will you grow, expand, and or learn from this eclipse? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, again. How you doing? Knight of Pentacles reversed is pretty much saying that you have to learn not only to assess the lay of the land, but you also need to learn to stop when shit doesn't seem like it's going right, or when things are it's the same shit, like it's just not going the way you planned, or like you have to stop and think and assess shit. Like, okay, I know I planned this shit out to the letter. Why, like, what's happening here? What am I missing? Because essentially only thing you're doing by continuing to move forward or trying to is feeding your fucking ego. When meanwhile your higher self, your higher spirit, aka your spirit guides, like everybody's trying to let you know, listen, oh Cappy, wait. Let me just let you know. And instead of you doing that, you're like, I don't need to know. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And since you make that decision, you gotta sit in that bitch, remember? I'm gonna pull one clarified for that. Oh, please clarify how Cappy will expand, grow, and learn. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta learn, or you will learn, that you can't control anything, and sometimes you do need to pull back your energy. You have to learn that. You will, and again, you's gonna learn. Period. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups reversed. Wow, that's a different message altogether now, isn't it? This kind of feels like I heard separate. This kind of feels like some of you need to separate yourselves from your ego. Look, I feel like this is y'all and this is where ego should be. Or this could be your ego too up here. But either way, like, there needs to be a separation so that you can see clearly, because you're not. And with the Page of Swords reversed, you're fucking lying to yourself, saying, oh no, this is gonna be great, and we're gonna have everything we need. I'm gonna have everything, and everything's gonna work out just as I planned it. But I mean, are you sure about that? A lot of you aren't. You just think you know some shit. Your next card placement is the environment after the eclipse. You have the Chariot. And so for some of you, the fuck, yo, this Chariot came out through your whole spread. Oh, hey Chariot, how you doing? Let's go talk. Let's go talk to Cappy. Okay, both of you. Oh, hey, hi, how you doing? Okay, so some of you moved. And if you didn't move, some of you just moved on from something. I'm feeling dual energy too. Like, again, there were options, but you didn't weigh out all of them. You only weighed out what appeased or appealed to you, what you wanted, or again, ego. Where's the Devil card? Oh, I mean, do we really need it? It's y'all. Please clarify the environment after the eclipse for Cappy. Please clarify the environment. That's too many cards, y'all. Ooh, what y'all doing, Cappy? Ooh. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is another message that keeps repeating itself. But those of you who did move, you could have lied on an application to move. You could have lied about your credit. Not sure how you did that. Oh, somebody else could have, you could have used someone else's information, or somebody else's name could be on your lease. Somebody else may have filled out the application for you, and you could be a co-signer on the lease. But either way, some of you lied to make this shit happen. It was a big lie too. With the Page of Cups reversed, this person is an imposter. And the Five of Pentacles reversed, it showed me that this was about stability. Like, every time I see this Five of Pentacles, only thing I can see is the church, and how you're now inside the church. I'm not out in the cold. And yeah, I took a big ass risk to do it, but ain't nobody gonna know because I'm not telling anyone. I didn't want to keep repeating the same cycles. Sure, I probably did have to stab somebody in the back to get what I want, but I got what I wanted, and I betrayed someone. And I'm just going to ignore the fact that I betrayed someone because I did what I felt was right. But was it really? Oh, look who came to say hello. Cappy, you gotta, this is not what I told you about that little girl. She's something else. Cappy, integrity. Again, I'm taking y'all back to the what's being what's being illuminated in your spread as a result of the eclipse. And you have the Justice card reversed, and it is reversed because you decided to do something. You had a head over heart decision, and look, this is you looking at this is you looking at yourself saying, do I really want to do this? If I do this, there's no turning back. And with the Gemini sign right here is fucking lighting up for me, and it's just saying, hey, duplicitous nature, we can do this, why not? I feel like one side of you was saying you should do it, the other side of you was saying I really shouldn't. I don't think this shit is right. It's not, because it wasn't right. It wasn't. And so y'all took the risk. You didn't give a fuck. You just wanted what you wanted. And now you're going to have to pay the piper on that. Your last card placement is the most likely outcome as a result of the new moon total solar eclipse in Cancer. I'm tired. And you have the King of Pentacles reversed. This is y'all. That's y'all. And whatever stability you... Look, remember, you came in to spread on some Five of Swords shit. I want what I want and I'm going to get it. And whoever's toes you stepped on, whoever's throat you had to cut, whoever's arm you had to twist, whoever you had to skip in line, that shit it's gonna come back to you, man. It's gonna come back. Karma doesn't make any mistakes. She's been watching and waiting and taking notes and watching and waiting and taking notes. And Cappy, I feel like you had a chance at some point to correct this and you didn't. And when it comes out, your stability may be no more. For those of you who, like this is a workplace situation where you were doing something at work with somebody and you stole an idea or, that's coming back too. Like all the truth of the matter. Look. You see how there's like lights or like you see the lines. It feels like this is illumination, and it's like it's shedding light, letting you know this is what's happened or this is what's happening, and you're fucking up. You fucked up or you're fucking up, and now you have to negate this karma because you created it. That's why justice is here reversed, and some of you are gonna feel like this is not fair. But I mean, you did it. Why are you mad? Please clarify the most likely outcome for Cappy, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Mars. And not for nothing, but some of you, this is going to be, this could also be reversed energy. Like, it could be someone around you. It could be a significant other. It could be a coworker, a boss, a sibling, a parent. Yeah, this doesn't have to be about, I mean, shit, not for nothing. I'm not totally reading it as a significant other situation. I'm just saying that whatever your situation is where you had a chance to do the right thing and you didn't, it's coming back. Can I have one more card? Yeah. And this Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, it makes me feel like some of you went into hiding after you did it. And with this Hermit card being here like this reverse, it's almost like you're going to have to come clean about whatever it is that you did. You're going to have to come out now. And I feel like this is the universe forcing you out of your fucking little hidey hole. Your clarifiers are the Two of Wands reverse. Here we go with that decision again. The Sun reverse because you're unhappy, you're not getting what you want. And the Page of Pentacles reversed, essentially saying that whatever plans and shit you had, they're being disturbed, disrupted, ended, etc. because of the decision that you made. It all goes back to the decision that you thought was in the dark, but it's not. Especially with the Sun card here, like, it's gonna be brought to the light, bruh, sis. And that's just that. And when it is, it's gonna make you look, we'll go with different. We'll go with that. Fuck, excuse me. I almost feel like for some of you, you used love for the situation to get what you wanted. Also, though, you see how he is focused on this one cup. It's like y'all were focused on one thing, and that is whatever it is that you wanted. Fuck everybody else to the exclusion of everyone and everything else. He was just like, nah, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. And nobody's going to stop me. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed, some of you could have but you could have depleted all funds or all resources to get it too. And some of you may have made some type of offer to someone, again, to get what you want. And this reading feels slimy as fuck, y'all. Like, you're epitomizing the Five of Swords. Like, nah, I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Who throat I gotta cut? Mama's shit. You know how many times she done cut my throat? I don't give a fuck. Guys, what are we doing? This is not the type of energy you should be exhibiting, exuding, anything like that. And again, not for nothing, for some of you, the situation is reversed, and it's not you who is doing this retarded fuck ass negative shit. Selfish, like, it's so selfish. For others of you, it's just the roles are reversed, and it could be your significant other who's doing you super dirty, super filthy, doing you filthy. I also feel too, like with the Two of Cups here, whoever it is that you went to and asked for help, or they asked you for help, like, I feel like they helped you or you helped them because of extreme, like, real love. And you just used that shit to your advantage, or they did. Somebody's getting left. I just heard that message. Like, especially behind this shit, somebody's getting left behind. And there's not going to be any turning back either. Just saying. So, my lovies, I hope this all over the fucking place spread helped. Please get in the comments. Let a sister know. I don't need too many details. I just need to know if it resonated. Thumbs up, all that good shit. And that's pretty much that. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit sister up for a personal session. Mama tired. Mama going to bed now. And that's pretty much that. Don't forget to tell a friend, about Joy Kimberly.